Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel, and my name is Starlight, and you can find me on YouTube, and that is at Starlight, and that is Kathy with a K, Dingman. You can give my videos a thumbs up, and you can leave me a message down below, beep beep beep. Plus, you can share my videos with your family, your friends, and you can also check out my playlist. Plus, you can find me on Instagram at 1995 Starlight, or on Facebook, and that is Kathy with a K. Hello, this is Starlight. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and today Starlight is just going to jump right in here, and because I have this rice cooker, Starlight is just going to, when I have a recipe, I'm just going to put it out here and make it. So today is going to be a new recipe, so Starlight is going to start working on that today. And sorry about the lighting, because today is not sunny, even though the sun is out. It's just not sunny. Hang on, Starlight's going to get her drinking water. So today is going to be a new recipe, like I said, and this recipe is going to have northern beans, which they've been soaking, so then they can get ready. Whoops, sorry about that. So then they are ready to put in the pot in my rice cooker. And there's going to be potatoes and onions, rice, and carrots. So that is, and of course some seasonings like some salt, which is sea salt, and pepper. So that is the recipe today. I don't have a name for it. So Starlight already worked on getting her potatoes ready, and then I'm gonna get these all taken care of. See, I got my carrots right here. I'm going to put those on the side here. Put my, I always gather these little bags so I can put my vegetables in there, so that way the garbage doesn't stink so bad when the food is in a bag. So there's that. And so Starlight is going to get these potatoes cut up in a small sizes here, so they're not going to be super big, because I want them to kind of go along with the rice. So Starlight is out here today, already did her meditations and read her Bible, and now I'm just getting my dinner ready for later. So this is what Starlight will be eating later on when this gets done. So this is probably about, because these are smaller potatoes, so it's about a cup, a little bit over a cup of, I don't have like a measuring cup here, and this is a rice measuring cup, so I really can't go by this, and I don't, they say this cup is like 3/4 cup, so I'm not sure, but I'm not going to put potatoes in that little baby. So Starlight is going to put these into the pot, and there's that. And because I'm making less, whoops, I don't want to put too many potatoes in there. And then Starlight's going to get her carrots ready. And eventually I'm going to be able to help other people the more I get used to making meals. And with this small rice cooker, if it was full, I could probably just feed about five people maybe, with a normal serving size for that. But Starlight definitely wants to look for a small, like a crock pot for myself, so it's just for a single person. And like I said, I already got my beans already set, so Starlight is gonna get these carrots all peeled. And I hope all of you are enjoying your day, and I don't know where you are, but today it was a funny morning here. little sprinkle, 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 and that is all it has been really. And now it's clear. So Starlight's just going to use all these carrots up, that way I don't have any of them left. And so with any of these recipes, you can always add other items, you know, other food in there, like a recipe like this, even though I don't eat it, like ham would go great in here if you wanted to add ham to your recipe. If I had garlic, I would definitely add garlic. I love adding garlic to everything, almost everything. I wouldn't add it to my fruit salad or anything like that. So, but garlic is so good for you, and onion. Starlight is definitely an onion fan. So, this is my last carrot. Get these all peeled. And so later on, I would love to find a place where I can actually help other people, like homeless people, out with a bite to eat. And I would even cook a meal just for them with meat in it, because I don't eat meat, but I do have some stuff in my car right now that is sauce with meat in there, and so that would be a great thing to do with like some pasta. So Starlight is gonna take care of her vegetables in here. So just as it's better, maybe the garbage men don't have to throw another garbage bag away, because it's the smell of vegetables and stuff. So you might learn some things for Starlight as far as what to do with your vegetable peels. So Starlight is going to get her carrots all ready, and they're just going to be, these are small carrots, so this would be perfect for this kind of meal. And like I was saying, you can add other things to your recipe, like and like I said, I don't do this. Ham would go great in this because of the potatoes and northern beans. And so these northern beans, they've been in this container, and they swelled right up. So they've been in here for a couple hours, and it's great to have them soak. So you want to definitely have your, they say it's good to have them soak ahead of time before you cook them. That way they cook evenly. And so that's what Starlight did. I was letting those sit. I know there's a lot of carrots here, so it's going to be colorful. I got to see how, you kind of want to have the, around the same amount. Well, it's going to have more carrots. I might have to add more. It's good to have like about the same amount of potatoes with the carrots with this recipe, so then it has a blend of both of them there. So I'm going to just stir that up with my hands really quick. But you know what? I'm going to just leave it the way it is. It looks good. You know, actually, Starlight didn't lie. I'm just going to put this little potato. I feel like this potato is a lonely. So it's the smallest potato I have in my car. So yeah. So other things that would taste great in this, and like I was saying earlier, sorry about Starlight, is that is bacon. But if you're gonna do bacon, I really would advise you to cook it in a pan first, and like what my mom always did is to rinse it off with hot water, and she actually will cook it even longer and get all the grease out of that, you know, and just kind of get all the grease out. But I don't eat meat, but that's for you meat lovers out there, because bacon would go great with that recipe here, because potatoes and this combination. Make sure I put these in the right spot. So Starlight doesn't have any plain water here. I got my drinking water. So okay, and now onion. So I'm gonna do this big onion here. It's not super big, but I'm gonna do this. And with the onion, this is gonna be diced. So Starlight is gonna be doing all kinds of different things coming up, and just want to let you guys know and girls know that I'm gonna be changing a lot of things, adding new things, and to my YouTube channel. So for instance, like do more yoga videos and more meditation videos, because I love how I did my meditation video, and I just have to work on doing a little bit better with yoga for getting a good view with my camera and editing it. So those are things. So Starlight's gonna have these small diced onions, and you'll see once I get done. And this time I did better as far as so you can see what Starlight is doing. And I apologize for my first video. When I edited it, one of the effects messed up my video, but I I fixed it and re-uploaded it. So then if the first one wasn't good, then you could go and look at the second one. And I did put a note out there to let you know, hey, I'm sorry, and to let people know that the second video was uploading. So I'm sorry about that video, how it didn't come out right, and it looked good as I was. So let me see, I'm gonna see about how much this is. This almost looks like the same amount as the potatoes and the carrots. So that would be a great way to know if you got enough or not, is try to have the same amount of carrots and potatoes. That is if you love onions like Starlight does. I am a big onion fan, so, and they're really good for you, so it doesn't hurt to have some onions. Starlight will eat onions any way she can get them. Yeah, that is about the same amount as the potatoes. I'm gonna just, here, I know I'm gonna have a lot here already. Starlight doesn't know how to make a little bit of food. So, it's been about a cup each of potatoes, onions, and carrots. And I'm going to rinse my hand off real quick here because I got onions in. I got to open this gallon jug up here. Anyway. So. There. Alrighty. So now. Alrighty. So we got all the vegetables, and I'm just checking things out here in my bag. Oh, I forgot, I'm gonna add just a little bit of cabbage, because I only have a little bit here, and it's gonna shrink right down, but I'm gonna just cut off the stuff that's not good. Alright, cut off that all off. That way I can just use this all up. All my vegetables and then are all taken care of in my car. So yeah, this is just a small little piece of cabbage. And I'm gonna cut this up small, dice it up really small. Kind of like about an inch. And this is all gonna soften right up to nothing anyway when it cooks. So, and then dice this up. So yeah, these are just gonna be small. I'm just doing this. I'm just doing this to use this up. So then, I don't like wasting food. So I'm going to take a good handful and put it in this bag, because I'm going to put it in a container later. And there, that's about a cup of cabbage just like the same thing with the other stuff, the potatoes, carrots, and onions. So there's that, and that takes care of that stuff there. Now like I said, the beans, they've been soaking now for a couple hours. It says to at least soak them for at least to 4 hours. So it's been a couple hours, and it's good to really, if you're going to do a recipe like this, is to figure out what time you're going to cook it, and you know, the longer the better for the beans. So let's see. So now Starlight is going to put some rice in here. And I don't want a whole lot of rice, so Starlight is just going to do 1 cup of rice. So this is 3/4 cup. There, awesome. So so they do that. So make sure. Okay, so there's 3/4 and 1/4 to finish it off. There's that. I'm going to close this rice so that way it doesn't spill over. And now for the beans, I got to drain out the juice here. So all right, don't want to lose those beans. So alright, I'm not going to use all these beans up because of the space in the pan. So I'm going to try to do like 1.5 cups, and I'm going to actually use this. I don't think this really would be the same if you use a other kind of measuring cup. So
probably the same one you found over from this way.
So
I'm guessing.
I'm just going to do 2 of those. So that's 2 3/4 cup. All right. These are gonna, and then to figure out how much water to stick in there. That's the fun part. So so for the water, I'm just going to have this here so you can kind of see the rice cooker. So I'm thinking about the water. I'm going to say, because I stuck about 2 of those, about 1 cup of rice and the beans. So I'm just going to go with my intuition on this. So this is 3/4 and 2 and 3, and I'm going to stir this up, see how this looks. Stir it up. So those are 3/4 cups, because this rice is going to change everything around. And so I'm going to do 4 3/4 cup. There, that looks great. And with some pepper. And how much salt was that? I would say like a teaspoon of salt and 1/4 of pepper. And this is actually some garlic pepper, and that is about a teaspoon of that. I'm gonna see if I want to add this in here. Yes, we're gonna throw this in there, why not? So, this is gonna be just a teaspoon of Italian season. And because I don't want to overwhelm it with the Italian season, so there we go. So Starlight is gonna plug this baby in, and it takes about 45 minutes. So I gotta check the time and see, but I know it's gonna come out good. I'm just trusting and believing it's gonna turn out good. So I will be back after this. All right. Hello, I am back now, and this is Starlight, and I already was making a recipe and just plugged it in and unplugged it because it's all cooked. And so Starlight is just letting you know how it came out. How did this come out? And so Starlight already put some of the food right here. This is what it looks like, and let's see. So Starlight already did try it anyway. It's really good. So that is my fourth recipe that I made in this rice cooker, and this is the fourth one that came out really good. The rice is cooked, the beans are done, and the potatoes are done, and it tastes so good. So anyway, thank you for watching this video, and like I said, you can add other things to it because I don't eat meat. You can add ham, which tastes excellent in here, or even bacon. So anyway, thank you so much for all of you out here loving and supporting Starlight, and you could give my videos a thumbs up, and you could subscribe. Plus, don't be afraid, don't be shy, swing by and say hi to Starlight by leaving a message down below, beep, beep, beep. And you could share my videos with your family, your friends, a dog, a cat, and also you could check out my Instagram at 1995 Starlight, or on Facebook, and that is Kathy with a K, Dingman Starlight. So thank you, all of you, and I will have more videos coming up on recipes and also meditations. Thank you so much, and this is Starlight. Namaste. This is Starlight. Love, light, and peace.